late Sunday stream because I was out and about tonight doing stuff. By which I mean I was over at Gary's for most of the evening recording a very special guppy. So, we're doing this, and we're doing it a kinda late, and I need to send out a tweet. Hope everyone's having a pleasant Halloween. Send out the tweet. Get all the deets. Lydia Deets from Beetlejuice Spooky. I just said in the tweet that these were spooky puzzles. I think any puzzle's a spooky puzzle if you can't solve it. That's my take. And if someone wants to argue with me about that, well, they can suck eggs. I don't know why I said that like Brad Neely. Is that his name from Crash Test Dummies? No one will ever know. People may not watch this stream tonight, and I wouldn't blame them. Ditto any other stream I've ever done. But let's do some puzzles. Agar. Oh, it's this one. Daisy picked a poppy, a woman piped up. Hey, puppy. William in my butt. William in my butt. Was that meant to be read in the cadence of Boogie in the Butt? That's what I did. Hi, Apricot. Thank you for not immediately talking about butts. Okay. Daisy picked a poppy, a woman piped up. Lance carried a knife, a man chimed in. The fool eyed the abandoned letters and drew a deep breath. If the swords had no further use for their gold coins, he would be happy to take them off their hands. Hey butts is Puppy's thing. Studying the crowd, he determined that it would be a woman who would bid the most and pay the least. Okay, so the help on this is sell 10 letters for a total of 1 million swords. Once a character buys one letter, that character leaves and will not return. All final words share a common theme. Click or type a letter to start bidding. Press the tilde key for a random letter. Hey, Vin. Hey, okay. Click the fool or press the enter key to advance the bidding. Press the space bar. Okay. Okay, so all finished words will have a connected theme. Exploding into a stream immediately about butts is usually Pup's thing, yeah. Darth Maul doesn't have a butt. You mean because he got cut in half? I think he gets a robotic one. Leader, teacher, something fighter? Who wants a G? Oh, the first, okay. Abib. So if I click him, do I click someone to give it? He has a chassis. Oh, the game froze. Okay. Sold for 105,000. I mean, that seems like a good one. I have enough letters where that would be a good one. Okay. Among. Okay. Let's try selling a Among. I feel like that's, it says all final words share a common theme. Let's try Y and see who comes for it. Okay. I feel like 100. Okay, early. I mean, 135,000 also seems good. I hope I'm doing good. It's hard to tell. Let's try a P. Who wants a P? Uh-oh. That's not a lot of people. Polar, though. Okay. None of these seem to have a common theme, so getting a little worried. Is he's just trying, it's Bales or... Will had any cool pizza between now and last stream? Yeah, I had one slice of pepperoni pizza. Bathe, okay. Try C. Uh-oh. See, now here's the point where we start getting screwed. How about E? Someone wants an E, right? Anger. I might be in trouble here. Although these are the more... Oh, hardly there. Okay. I apparently goofed up. I can't sell any of these? Early bathe among Fitch. Okay. Let's reset the puzzle and start again. Okay. What was Coin Puzz? Yes, okay, fine. We'll get to Coin Puzz. We'll come back to that, you know? Okay, so what can all of these folks gotta know? Yeah, I bet. If I do B, okay, I have this crew for B. Buttered and salted basmati rice. Okay, so he takes, if I start with B, he'll take bathe. What if I start with G? Everybody wants G. That becomes a Mung, so Anom will always buy the G. Buttery rice is very tasty. Make a nice risotto. I don't know why I did an accent. It was unnecessary to becoming. Okay, for P, the polar guy takes it. Their ice is nice. What am I doing voices tonight? It's too late for voices. So she buys it for... What was that? That was Alor. Buys it for... I don't necessarily understand this puzzle, but I'll poke around at it. I feel like I need to like sell the most difficult to offload letters first. And then Polar Lady buys it for 115,000. Fine. And then a Mung Bai will buy this. Guy will buy this for 105,000. Cool. And if I toss out the C, now we're down to only 3. Cheat will take it for 100,000. And then I want to start selling like the ones that are like... And now I'm like borked. Because... Okay, people still want a T at least. Everyone wants an E, right? Nope, she just took it. Okay. Nope, I didn't do any better that time. So I got cheat among faith. Okay. This is a weird puzzle. Am I missing anything? So what's the... Okay, maybe I need to find a letter that all of these... Let's just try S and see if I don't... Okay, everyone wants the S. I didn't get a lot of money for it, though. $135,000 is a good amount. Studying the criteria determined there would be a woman who would bid the most and pay the least. Okay. 117,000, but now the more of these I put out, the less there's fewer and fewer people they apply to, and once everyone's bought one, they leave. Yeah, tails. Miles tails per hour. As long as I pull in at least 2 people, I can get... No. Okay. Nope, that's not going to be it. Nope. we getting there, the fool? Are we getting there? No one wants the B. Just solving puzzles. Just definitely solving puzzles. Nope. Thief. Yeah, I just changed what word G makes. Yeah, I mean, it's based off of who's left. So, early was quite good. Early got me 135,000. That was pretty good. So let's try selling the Y first. Early gets me 135,000. That's hard to beat. Let's try selling the E, because everyone's going to want the E. No, that was cheapskate crap. How does H? I've had rice. Yeah, puppy, I've eaten rice. No one's describing anything elaborate here. It's just rice with butter mixed in it. It's like the standard way you cook rice. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Vin. I'm still just kind of poking around at it. Okay, Mason doesn't seem right. I mean, this is only 2 people. This is not gonna... I mean, 115,000, so that I always get the polar lady. There's the among person. Faith gets me 125,000, so that's good. And these two are just gonna go Mason instead of sales, yeah. Labor from that lady is good. The among guy is always 105,000, so T, someone's gonna give me some money for T, right? What's this guy? Oh, he wants Grant, and I don't even know what she wanted it for. No one wants P. That's not good. No one wants C. S? No one wants S? You could have spelled babies. Reset. Okay. Okay. So if I toss out H to this crowd, most of them leave, and I'm left with like this little group of 3. Which gives me reach for 120,000, which is pretty good. If I throw out C, what do I get? Big group of people there. 110,000 for Carol. Carol and Reach don't have a common theme. Faith and Abby are in a theme. Let's try that. So we'll sell out the E next. Oh, but he takes it from her, so no. Faith, Abby. Let's sell this to the lady for Carol. What's S give me? Mason doesn't really feel like it's right. Big crew for this one, but it's still just a Hmong guy. What could I sell? That guy's AMON. Carol's theme adjacent, yeah. AMON. Oh, that's the Mason guy. Let's sell him the S so he doesn't take the G. Okay. And then try selling the G. Glare feels off, but and now we'll try selling Abby. Anger is going to take no. Okay. Isle still takes that. That's AISL. Yeah, a lot of good Carl Havocs on Twitter today. AISL. That's the sales guy, but oh, meter. Okay. That's way off theme, but whatever. Now can I sell... Oh, wait, no, I still didn't get what he... Let's try selling B. That That guy's just going to take the B if I let him. Here we go. And there's that'll get faith. There we go. Now it's just sales and Abby. He'll give me 95,000 for it, but she'll give me more. What's Y give me at this point? It's a weird one. Nobody wants Y. That's bad. And he just wants. He's the only one who wants the B at this point. No one wants. Okay, I'm fudged. I'm fudged. Yeah. That's what I want to do. Mason and glare from or on windows. Yeah. Okay, so let's. At this point, I'll toss out the E that both of those want. Aisle and. That's at least more money than I would have gotten. Okay, weird. The target is, yes, I know the target is 1 million swords. Press the enter key to toggle between characters. Okay. So I didn't sell anything to Abby Lady, AG and R guy, and AEHT guy. Okay. Preach. Preach is good. Preach is good. Okay, so preach. Well, no, because that's reach. That's already... That wouldn't necessarily do it, because... Aisle is on theme, because you walk down the aisle. Reach is already made out of a new letter. Like, they already bought a letter to get to reach, so it can't just be preach. Abby, I'm going to reset. And I can't just, like, switch around these. So, one letter per person, yeah. If I start with the E, who do I get? I get... Aisle guy takes it. What does FIHT want with E? What is she trying to spell? She's trying to spell Abby. He's trying to spell anger. He's trying to spell aisle. What is... No, you're good. What is she trying to spell with TIFHE? He fit. Thief. Oh, thank you, Vin. Of course. Thief. Okay. So with E, we have, the words we have available are, I think you forgot, thief, aisle, Abby, and anger. With Y, it is relay, angry, royal, and yeah, early. So early, not really. Angry, royal, and fifty. What would you spell there? The far right one, EEMR. Weird. Like Emory board, but That's at the end, so you can see. You can only hit enter to change character at the end, so you can see the ones you didn't manage to sell a letter to. Meyer, I mean, it's, you know, I could find out by selling stuff to everybody else and leaving the... Emery's my best guess. It's not a good guess. No offense. Okay. Does she want that for laser? I'll never know. Heats. Races. Mason. Shift. H produces... Oh, there's not a lot of people who want H, so I should probably sell H first. Like, who doesn't want... Who wants the least letter? Like, 4 people want E. Everybody wants B. Like, 5 people want B. 5 people want T. 4 people want P. 5 people want G. 5 people want C. Yeah, oh wow. Vowels are like in bad supply. So we got to sell the A first. A gets us faith. Okay. And then we'll sell the E. Zebra. Goes for aisle. Okay. So at this point, I still have 5 people left for T. I've got 3 people left for P. 4 people left for G. 4 people left for C. Everybody still wants B. Oh, I accidentally undid selling E, I guess. Okay. Okay, so now 4 people for Y. Sorry, I gotta redo that. Oh, I did sell the E, okay. Accidentally I did 1 too many times. 5 for S. Only 2 for H, so we're gonna have to sell the H too. This is a cool podcast with weird music, yeah. B's got plenty of interest on it still. T's got plenty of interest in it still. P is getting low. G's got 4 people in it, and C has 4 people in it. So let's sell the H. Reach, okay. Let's try the P now. P's only got 2 people left on it, so. How's Y doing? Y's got 2 people left on it. S, I ran out of people for. That sucks. So let's sell S before we sell P. To the Mason guy. Now let's try selling P. To just these 2. Okay. How many people want Y now? 2 people want Y. Good. Only 1 person wants B now, so that's bad. 2 people want T. Only 1 person wants G, so that's also bad. Only 1 person wants C, and they're all like, this is the same dude? Yeah, it's like the weird pipe guy wants G or C or B. So I'm gonna run out of stuff no matter what I do here, because it's all just coming down to that same person. So let's hold off on the H for a minute and see if we can't sell something to someone else. Labor to that lady. That's good. So this is down to C with these 2. Clear. Well, now no one wants the P. Dave Saxophone gets his meter. G goes for nothing. And I'm dead. Polar does seem less than useful thematically. Selling H to people, yeah. So we didn't sell anything to AEHT. Labor and Mason do make a theme. Rue. Oh. Weird. Mason auto-modded. Mason auto-modded. And then I never sold Abby, and I never sold the Anger guy. So what's the theme? Is it the religious theme? Daisy picked a poppy. Lance carried a knife. Fool eyed the abandoned letters and drew a deep breath. Like, right out the start, E only sells to, or was it B? What was it that only sells to 3 people? Abby over Isle. That means I need to do something else with the SAIL guy. He wants Basil, but he won't get it. I mean, Bathe is a good amount of money for the B. Well, but if I do that, then maybe that's the right thing to do, but if I do that, I only get... Carol is not great on the theme we're running. Polar, I mean, it's Christmassy, right? Ish. It's just hard to control who gets what. And this will be among. So when I sell each of these, what words get made? Faith. So let's does the Daisy, Poppy, and Lance... That is a possibility, Apricot. I was thinking about that. Are they all carrying stuff? They're not all carrying visible stuff, or if they are, it's very hard to pick out. We can try though. So if I sell her if I throw out the E, she wants Thief. He wants Isle. Like, she doesn't have anything to do with like an Abby, and he doesn't like Anger. I gotta sneeze. Pardon me. So let's try to run the Faith route and see what we get. So this becomes Faith. And let's see what other, like, religious-y words we'll get if we keep... Meter. That is not on... Daisy picked a poppy. Lance carried a knife. That does feel important. Thank you. He doesn't have anything that screams meter to me, so... P, this is going to go to Polar Lady. Or are all the words names, or all the words have double... All the words are names. Carol. Carol. Early is possible, but let's play around with this. Earls is a little closer. Reach is not. Isle is not. Bathe is not. Meter is not. Caper is not, although I haven't seen Caper before, so that's new. Grace. There we go. There we go. Grace. This will get Faith. Basil is. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. No, the Bathe guy is still in, so it's not that. Apricot, excellent work. Handing out my kudos. Could still be early, but... Mason, okay, good. Heath, yes! Not Isle. Oh, I can probably just toss Basil off to you now. Okay, here we go. Nope. Oh, Blair. Blair is also totally workable. Blair is workable. Let's stick with that for a second. If it doesn't work, we'll come back for it. Nobody wants P, so maybe not Blair. Peter. Peter. There isn't there one that's E-T-E-R? Where'd the one who's E-T-E-R go? Pearl. Pearl's a workable name. Okay. Heath. Meter, no. Oh, it's M-E-E-R. Emery is a name. Not Isle. Basil gets that, and, okay. I think we're good. Grant, right. Abby, shit. Okay, now it's just the order. Now it's just getting the order. Yeah, it's Pearl, Heath, Grace, Mason, Faith, Basil, Abby, Grant, Carol, and Emery. That's their names. That's funny. That's very funny. Now we just have to, like, rearrange it so that we're not, so that we're getting maximum money from everybody. Because we had 2 who went off on their own. Okay. Pearl, Heath, Grace, Mason, Faith, Basil, Abby, Grant, Carol, Emery. Okay, so at first, if I just go through the first ones, which ones make names? No. Mason is right there in the mix from the start. It's a neat puzzle. Isle is not... Okay, so far S. Abby can't buy until the Basil's down. Basil doesn't come in until Heath is gone. And Heath doesn't go until whoever that is. I mean, Tails is a name, of course. Miles, Tails, Prower. I gotta get O-L-A-R. Boy, I've already forgotten the names. Among. Hello, my name is Among. So Carol will go right from the start. And Faith will go right from the start. Let's sell to Faith first. Tails is copyrighted, yeah. So if I sell that, so Pearl still gets hers first. So let's go back and get the P. Nope, Polar is still here. Who is this? Oh, it's Carol. Okay, so let's sell C to Carol. Because she'll buy it. Okay, and now we can sell... That was wrong. Now we can can sell pearl. Oh, caper. C-A-E-R. That's Grant's not. So A-M-O-N is... Basil's not going to get that because Heath is still around. Can I sell the H? Nope. S will go. S can go. Let's get S out of here. Mason. Thank you, Mason. Not early. Grace. Grace. So sell the J. Because Among is gone now, so Grace can get her name. Grace gets her name. And now Pearl gets hers. Yeah. I mean, they're all words, right? All right. Grant's not ready to get his because M-E-E-R is still here. Can I get Basil right now? Nope. Heath is still there, so let's try the H. Heath gets his name, and then Basil pays for his. And then we do Emery. And then Grant. And we sell the very last one to Abby for $1,000. Swords. Whew. Good puzzle, y'all. Good job. Trolley Spank. Studying. All right. I presume these are your names, he had to ask. Name, one said. I haven't known my own name for quite some time now. I can't recall my own name, my husband's name, or any of my children's names, another said. Do you know your name? They all asked at once. The fool realized he did not. But wait a moment, he stammered. I've been hearing about names all day now. Odd names. They must belong to somebody. Everyone fell silent, and far away an echo sounded. Davies retired her dais. All right, let's head back and do Quentin's quandary. Okay. Well, this seems pretty straightforward. It's very simple, Vin. You just have to click the right coins. It's all about clicking the right coins. As long as you click the right coins, everything goes fine. It's that simple. Very easy puzzle. I don't know how babies don't solve it immediately. Yeah, super easy. I don't know how that took me any time to do, you know? I don't actually fully understand the solution to this one. Like, I couldn't tell you what Cliff thinks the solution is. What works is the Fool, so when you Flip the ones that have the same faces, and then you have to find them again on the backs. The Fool will look in the right direction, and then you just go whichever ones you didn't already flip before. It's super simple algorithm. I stumbled onto it by accident, basically. But the point is that I just did that in like 2 seconds, and that was pretty good. Is that the best you can do? He snarled. Why the letters? Are there words hidden up there? Quite possibly, the Fool answered. Does it matter? The tall warrior stood at attention as the head guard tore off his turban. I've a family to feed, he raged, and my wife's family. I've cousins sleeping under the porch and relations perched up in trees. Sure, I own the words torture, confession, and execution, and they provide a stable income, but the swords have become sluggards and drunkards since the one treasure up and vanished. The Fool perked up. Did they know who he was? While the head guard fussed and fumed, he made his escape. One warrior snickered to the other. Burgess resigned the rebus. So yeah, so it's literally, you're looking, like the text, right, says the Fool looked up and then left or right. He'll clue you in on like which direction to go from. I don't know. It's not a great puzzle. I could look it up. I could look it up and see what like the real logic on it is, but oh, it's one of these. Frankly, the Fool felt at a loss. True, there were bewitchments to be found, yet they did not appear to be harming anybody. Certainly, he was not opposed to earning a living off people's sudden obsession for words. Wordage. What a peculiar notion. Well, snorted the butcher, are you going to hand over the participles and gerunds I ordered from you? You're that master of wordage we've heard about, sniffed a socialite in a fancy hat. Discover a hidden word. Click a character to make a move. Each move affects 2 letters. You may press the spacebar to undo or shift. Okay. So regardless of who I'm touching, that first letter is F, M, or C. Fenrix. McGuckin's Metamorphosis. Yeah, it's these ones are weird because like there's a lot of things the word could be. It could be Funyuns is the thing. Everything affects that first letter. There we go. Oh, have you all seen Fondoon? Oh my god, it's epic. You gotta see it in theaters, though. Otherwise, it comes off a little cheesy. Sorry, everybody, I let you down. I'm gonna pop out of this one. We'll do some more. Here we go. He fled the marketplace. He could not remember promising anything to anyone. That lump on his head, it still smarted. How long had he been unconscious? And that swordsman from the guard station had followed him. I'm a patient man, he promised, but my tolerance has its limits. He rested his hand on the hilt of his blade. Spell 6 words and a name remains. Okay. What can I control here? Hey, wealthy aardvark. Oh, I slide. You slide. Okay. So once again, we have a huge amount of letters that it could be. 3 and 3 is also very good. I thought about doing 3 and 3 before playing this one, but okay, so spell 6 words. I did see Vin's Twitter post rating Dune Worms. Yeah, I love 3 and 3. 3 and 3 is really cool. I hate those piston puzzles, but I like a lot of the word puzzles in that one. There's so many words that this could be. Spell 6 words and a name remains. I have so many letters to work from. Sinapmut. I mean, Cliff Johnson loves a puzzle that just completely screws itself up on you. Can't be catapult. So we got a 7-letter word here to spell. And a name remains. Okay, so each of these... So I'm going to have to spell what? 7... Vera... Or... Vorderwert. What's the J word? It feels like starting with the J word would be easiest. 7-letter J word, where the second letter is E, I, or O. Okay. So maybe they're sins or vices? It took out the letters that we spelled jealousy with, so... The other words are all going to be... So we're moving these... we're going to be using all of these letters except one to spell 6 words, and that'll leave a name behind. So we're going to be moving these horizontal ones around. Violent. Yeah, I think these are all going to be related to the 7 deadly sins, probably. In some way, no, not quite fearful. I am fearsful. Like, they're all negative traits, right? So this is going to end in NT. Which means that must be the fearsome. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and now of course it's fucking itself up on me. Probably not ungent. It's probably going to be another negative trait. could be upped. Oh, it's corrupt. It's not corrupt. Did I use a wrong C-O-R-R-U-P? It can be that anyway. I wonder if I can do. I wonder if they're like. No, it's not letting me undo. It's not letting me undo, which means I've been picking right letters the whole time. I'm not picking like wrong words. It's not about picking the right words. There's just, yeah. Thank you, Wealthy Aardvark. This person is extremely unerpont. Then we're left with Pierpont. That was a good one. I like that one. Of course. The fool wasted no time ringing words from a bewitchment overhead, and other people swarmed near. One after another, they bid back and forth in a frenzy, and then promptly disappeared. No one wants just any name, the worker atop the elephant cried out. Their own name, indeed, that they would most assuredly desire. You have no name either, the fool asked. Happy Halloween, Bill. Oh, I am convinced that I do, he replied. I simply have misplaced it, I think. The fool sympathized. He, too, had misplaced many things of late. As he journeyed further into the desert, the elephant trumpeted, Trelawney will never learn. Cain. Two men were dueling. Will, would you kindly tell a mean joke? I just came from a sincere thing and need humor. I'll work on it. Like, I don't have one right off the top of my head. I had a really nice night. Like, Gary and I recorded a very weird guppy in person, and I got to pet his cat, Jessica. And it was really nice. Two men were dueling, a ferocious exchange. I own sword, cutlass, and scimitar, one shouted. I bought them today from the butcher. And the butcher sold them to me yesterday, the other shouted back. Your quarrel is with the butcher, not each other, the fool blurted out. The sentence is disguised. Click or type two letters in all occurrences of the... Oh, it's a cryptogram. Of those letters, swap positions. Okay. Okay, so that's got to be I or A. All right. It was the new commentary, yes. It's going to be an absolute pain in the ass to edit because of how we did it. All right. E-F-S-E-F. That's got to be like the... what do I get if I type that? Okay, not that. E maybe? Testy! Didn't mean to do that. Well, no. Okay, so this must be... Okay, this is a single letter, and it starts a word, so it must be A. Thoth. Could be Thoth. You're right. Oh, but then we lose the A and D. And in, on, and to. Nope, can't be that. If or of. Not if and of. Or it or at, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a double letter there. Thing or think. Up here. T-H-I-N-G. So, and A are set. A and D are all set. So, let's try each. No, because can't start that with E. There's no two-letter words that start with E as far as I know. So, oh, yeah, hi, Brain Porkins. Fawnfo. Fawnfo. Okay. To a oh, it can't be book. Oh, it's probably to a cook. Take. T-H-E. No, no, D. Yeah. To cook and. Take blank to a cook and. Oh. No, it can't be because that's cookies. So, Am I missing something here? It's just a strict cryptogram, right? Book, look, fool. Talk. Okay, no. Talk sense to a fool, and he calls you foolish. I was like making some minor mistakes there. Cookies. Take things to a cook; they'll make you cookies. Of course. That other fellow has a disguised sentence. Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, group effort. Hmm. It's not because. And that can't be our. Of a Fool feels really solid, which is why it can't be. But, two-letter word needs an I. Okay. In the problem with in the is that it means this isn't land, and it feels like that should really be land. But I'll play around with it. In the. Is there no H? There is an H, but it gets rid of the. D seems like T. It's of a fool. Okay, so F is. Maybe this isn't the. Try can't. I don't think they don't usually goof around with construction. No, that has to be L because of fool. Switch the H with what then? This is still the same rules, right? Yes. Garimkul in defined our land acts of a fool. I mean, this could be wrong too. Lend instead of land. Indue. Am I getting tricked by the fool down there? She. That word's got to start with A. That word's got to start with A. Unless it's to I fool, but that seems unlikely. She, her. I'm just going to dig around a little bit. No, it's okay, Brain Porkins. It's all good. It's just that has to be fool, right? I mean, it could be book. I mean, it can't be book. I don't have the letters for book. I don't have the K. What letters do I have? A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, L, M, N, O. It's got to be of a fool. Yeah, the letters line up too well. Is there a J anywhere? No. And also this has to stay an A. Oh, I really thought I was onto something there, but sometimes stuff just looks like stuff. Oh, this has got to be first and last. First and last argument of a fool. Ridicule is the first and last argument of a fool. You got it. You got it, Vin. Both swords were now pointed at him. "And what would a fool know about it?" they demanded. He was about to correct them that he was the fool, not a fool, and then thought better of it. "Well, words are ubiquitous," he said instead. "How can one person alone own a word?" "Well, 20,000, the first hailed. 30,000, the second whooped. "How do you spell that word, anyway?" "Here, take it. And omnipresent, too. Free, no charge. Just aim your swords elsewhere." And the duel began anew. In the scuffle, one of them yelped, "Bronte threw off her robe. Saucy." Alright, let's try Vorst. We've never even looked at Vorst. Okay. That's a lot of words to worry about. Words were appearing on the wall of some sort of stone structure. Others had taken notice of it as well. "That windbag must be winking and wincing," insisted one. "His swindle will assuredly dwindle," insisted another. "His bookkeeper is clawing and chewing the ledger," insisted yet another. 63 words are needed. Is this... These are all words I've used elsewhere. I think this is one I have to come back to. Another one of these. I hate these. Usually the fool stayed clear of crowds and kept to the path less traveled. However, once again, he found himself in a bustling marketplace. "Here's another one," said a short fellow with a fine feathered cap. "How many fools can there be in one kingdom? It's just not worth the wordage anymore." "You are paid to be a fool?" the fool pursued, gaping at the host of jesters, harlequins, and clowns. Okay. I'm continuing to skip those. It's another card game. He approached a buccaneer who had, not a parrot, but a vulture perched upon his arm. "What exactly are you steering?" the fool needed to know. "I steer the course of human affairs," he muttered. "The king of pirates demands a word with you. I trust you have brought several." "Be unafraid," spoke the high priestess card. "I shall be with you." Okay. "Risk a game of cutthroat tarot." The game is Cutthroat Tarot. The goal is 777 points. Taking turns, each player swaps a card into their hand. From Berserk to Council, there are 12 straights and 7 triplets. In straights, high cards must be swords, followed by either swords or substitutes. Cards swapped from the other player's hand cannot be swapped back again. Click an active card, then click another. The 2 cards will swap positions. You cannot undo a swap, however, you may reset the game at any time. Well, Berserk to Council, there are 12 straights and 7 triplets. High cards must be swords, followed by either swords or substitutes. Vigilant. The hook wins 127. I have Horus and Isis. I guess I need whatever the third one of those is. Alright. It is 11 o'clock in the States. You got the Anguish, the Hermit, the 8 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. I have the Tower, the King of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. I'm trying to make straights? This is very baffling to me. Let's see, the Tower and Death go together, and the... You got Berserk, which is Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, King of Swords. That makes some sense. That one at least makes sense, right? Reset. Yeah, Caravan's great. You got Discord, which is 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and Wheel of Fortune. Game is Cutthroat Tarot. Taking turns, each player swaps a card into their hand. From Berserk to Council, there are 12 straights and 7 triplets. I gotta just write them down. I got a pen here. So... So Berserk is the king and the queen. This Isis Horus one has to be something. Berserk. He got Berserk, which in this case, okay, that's also apparently the King of Swords, the Devil. Yeah, you're going to lose all your starting card to swaps if they're in any way helpful. He's got a 7 and a 5 already. That seems bad. I have the 6. He's just going to take the 6 from me, and I'll die. So I'm screwed. I think I got to take his 7. And then it gets rid of that. Yeah, anything I take, he can take. And then I don't get to take that back. So... Okay, so that's the... Desolation is the 9, the 10, and the Hanged Man, apparently. I hope Cliff thinks these are fun. Aardvark, that is, Wealthy Aardvark, that is, do not, please. That is completely, no, please. This is a no spoilers, no looking stuff up stream of this game. please. No hints, no looking it up and giving me hints, none of that, please. This is about figuring out the game from the game. We're going to leave this one behind. We'll go poke around at something else then. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's Marge Simpson. The fool masqueraded as a delivery boy to creep his way into the 7th house. Letters for Acrisianides, he asked, flourishing in assortment. There's a couple of these, like, weird ones, but I don't know how to use them yet. Alright, I think that'll be it for the stream tonight. It's getting late. You know, I know I started late, but I think that's enough puzzle solving for tonight. Have a good night, everybody. I will be back on Tuesday. Yeah, either plan this or we might do a, you know, it's been a minute since we did a Fuser stream. Yeah, have a good night, folks. All right, good night.